folks, I can't believe we're already on. Jeepers, it's already blue. I can't believe how far we're already progressing. It's just, it's week 4. Crazy. Anyway, we're kicking off with a 70-minute run this morning, which was kind of came unexpected because usually I've been doing like 30-40 minutes as recovery runs, but getting straight into it. So yep, it's going to be a beautiful morning. The sunrise is coming up, so well, of course the sun's coming up, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. So we'll see what we get there. We'll head on out. I'm going to be listening to the YouTube formula and probably finish off with some music. So let's get cracking, folks. Let's get cracking. Oh, this never gets old. Beautiful stuff. Just beautiful. Let's rock and roll. 10 minutes in, folks. 20 minutes in, let's rock and roll. Having some pains in the stomach, just some stitches I think it was. Probably must have eaten something a little funky yesterday. It's just sitting around in there, so still got the run done. Pretty good pace as well. Not that this is about pace, but I wasn't feeling super tired. But then again, Sunday we only did 12k, so yeah. All right, it is cold. It's reality has sunk in. We are getting our cold, I guess, little spark or whatever you want to call it, and 7 degrees. It's 7 a.m. and we're getting out to do 55 minutes of some tempo fun. We're going to do 10-minute warm-up, 10-minute warm-up. So it's like a 20-minute warm-up, but slightly a little up more on the second 10, and then we'll do a 20-minute tempo. And then a 15-minute cool down. So should be pretty good. Beautiful weather for it because, you know, I'm going to get hot, running hot, so cool me down. But it's going to take a little bit to warm up. So that's not too bad. We'll get through it. We always do. And yeah, I'm just processing that I have to run in the cold. All right, let's do this, team. I'll see you out there. Let's go. This is what it's all about. Okay. First 10 minutes done. Feeling all right. Warming up. Feels good. And the sun's coming up. Check it out. Whew. All right, let's start the 20-minute tempo. Let's do it. past halfway now. We've got 7 minutes, 30 seconds left of this tempo. We're doing all right. We're getting it done. Got some goosebumps. Come on. Hey, look, it's me. Oh, solid effort. We've done it. I think we average around a 5:47, 5:50 pace on that tempo. Now we've got a 15-minute cool down. Just gonna catch myself and then we'll go for a nice gentle cruise. So we've done 8.44 kilometers, which was, you know, I guess kind of where I expected. 6:31 pace. In terms of the workout, pretty solid. As you can see there, we have stayed on target. Heart rate was a 50-50, and what will be interesting to see is the warm-up was a 7:10 pace. The run was actually 5:40 pace, and the cool down was 7:06. So not too bad. Not too bad. Jeepers, okay, it's a bit better than I expected. But I'm happy to be surprised. Alright, this is to definitely prove that it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Now this morning we're getting out, it's only 7 o'clock, but it looks like it's really, really early, but it's dark and gloomy, and we're going to do a 60-minute aerobic run. So just taking it slow, easy, long run. If I can get some more hills in it, I will, which is a bit hard around my area, but we're getting this done. One thing I just want to be very clear on is, yes, it's raining, it's windy, it's not crazy though. So there's a mentality here that I need to make sure I'm comfortable with. This is like, on race day, if it's going to be wet, we're running. Unless it's wild and dangerous, we're not running. And then there'll be a backup date. So something to consider today is, you know, I'm running with safer conditions. It is raining, it is windy, but it's not dangerous. So just be mindful of that when doing this kind of thing. Let's get out, let's make this happen. I'm going to be listening to the YouTube formula. It's not actually that cold. The wind is cold. The air isn't too bad. Anyway, 60 minutes aerobic. Let's get out and have some fun. Splash some puddles. It's not too bad. It's actually not too bad. Let's cruise on. So I've just done about 4 or 5 hill repeats. Just about a 500-meter stretch, not even actually, probably about 250-meter stretch. Did that about 4 or 5 times just to get some extra elevation. Now we charge on. We've got 30 minutes left. The rain's actually kind of stayed away, so not too bad. Timing is going well. 2.9. That's what we want. And that's what we want. Not too bad. Anyway, tomorrow we do, I think it's an hour and a half, could be. And there's going to be a bit of a 15-minute tempo in that hour and a half, so not too bad. I'll see you in a jiffy. All right, another gloomy morning, and today is Sunday. We are doing 90 minutes, and the whole intent of this is just long, slow run. They did say if I'm feeling up for it, you can add a little bit of a tempo in there. Probably do that at the finish line. Alright, so it's 7:15. It is, yeah, it looks like it's going to rain. It's not that cold, so I'm not wearing a jacket. We'll see how we go. I've got a jacket in the car in case it does pick up with the rain, but the radar's looking pretty good, so we're going to get out, see what we can do. I'm going to listen to some audiobooks, that being the YouTube formula, and then probably listen to some music and charge on home. So 1.5 hours, 90 minutes, shouldn't be too intense. Let's do it. Even though it's kind of raining, so calm, pretty. It's all what it's about. It's rock and roll. Oh, 35 minutes in, almost halfway. All right, we've just hit halfway, just having a quick little breather. We're going to do another loop and probably up the speed a little bit, try a few little different nooks and crannies in terms of get some different hills and things like that, and bring it home. Halfway to go. This is where it starts. It's rock and roll. I love it. All right, team. We got the final, I got goosebumps as well. We got the final 24 minutes or so. Got the tunes on. Smash it out. Come on. Let's go. Get the goosebumps. Good, look at this. 3.8 aerobic, 0.9 anaerobic. Oh, Jesus. Decided to do the tempo and I did it well. It's a solid run. 1 hour warm up and about 30 minutes on. Whew. Jeepers, was not expecting that, but the weather was right, the groove was right. The music was there, just all have it. I love these kind of runs because these runs are the ones which you feel breakthrough, you feel like you've just stepped it up a little bit. And this isn't anything spectacular either, it's a feel good run. Whew. Let's have a look. 14k, which is solid. 6:25 pace, hour and a half, 151 heart rate, which obviously has jumped up in the last 30 minutes. 1,097 calories. Oh, really solid run, guys. I'm super happy with this. Look at the uplift in the second half. Ta-da! Solid stuff. All right, feel good, feel great, feel like $1 million. It's time for some breakfast, and let's jump into the recap. Week 4 done and dusted, and I'm gonna get straight to it because I'm actually quite surprised with two things. One is just how quick this training plan is going, and I guess the other perspective is there's been some of these runs that I've been doing, especially the tempo ones, and like I said last year I didn't do as much tempo, and I have found that we're 4 weeks in and the tempo's actually been quite rewarding. And what I mean that is it's not that I'm saying that I should be doing lots of tempo and it's about pace, but the workout kind of stuff, I'm feeling like, yeah, it's helping me feel a little bit more confident, and I'm seeing some results which I probably hadn't seen as early into the training plan as last time. So as I said, I have to also be mindful that I've got to see how this plays out over a longer period of time, but it's encouraging. It's pretty good. Now this week we've done a total of 41 kilometers, being probably the highest week that I've done since starting the training plan. And as if you have a look on screen, we kicked off with a 10k, then we did an 8k, then a 9k and a 14k, and you know, a variety of different things which I've taken you through already, but all in all it's been pretty solid. If we zoom out, we can start to see that, you know, we've done a total of 153 kilometers, almost 17 hours of actual time on feet, and you know, we've done 16 runs in total, averaging around 148 heart rate. Elevation wise, we need to start to increase. We're sitting at 850 or 53 per run, so that needs to come up. And average pace, we're sitting at 6:43, which once again, this is not about pace. This is purely more so about, you know, showing up, getting it done, endurance, you know, time on feet and things like that. But the pace has helped me see that I'm capable of doing things over a long period of time. So all in all, I'm pretty happy. That's all I really wanted to dive into. I mean, if you've got questions, do let me know. But essentially, as I said last week as well, now from here, each week is going to start to get probably a little bit more tougher, which is, you know, a chance to grow and try new things. So next week I will be doing my first half for May, and then after that it's basically, yeah, I think it's, you know, 1.5 to 2 hour plus runs every week back to back. So we're getting into the real juicy stuff now, but the tempo is working well. So look, lots there to think about. If you're doing this, let me know how you're going. If you're training for something, let me know what you're training for. Otherwise, if you've just got some comments, anything about running, or maybe it's not even running related, let me know down below. Let's continue the conversation, and you have a wonderful day. Cheers.